They pick, if Team Max pick Ruby for the roam, it's because of good performance only. It's, in my eyes, it's the only reason you pick this way. And the Brody, yeah. Maybe at this time we're going to see the counter on the lane with the Brody.
But there is something here. Both teams have so much crowd control. Like, it's undeniable how much crowd control both teams possess. You have Arlott, you have also the ultimate of Bane, you have Valentina and the Horrifying, and you have Ruby with the ultimate second skills, and also like every single one of Team Max has a crowd control movement. And on the other side, Team Deus Vult have also a lot of crowd control, and you cannot never deny the amount of how much annoying Valir is, because Valir with the second skills, with the first skills, look at him, he's just so annoying. Slow down effects and stuff, he's so annoying, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, here is the answer. Like, right now we are watching the answer why Valir was drafted. He's going to play super aggressive, and Valir is super good for these purposes.
And yeah, indeed he is, and in the team fights he will make Team Max struggle a little bit, but there's an ultimate coming from the side of Lancelot, and he goes back because he doesn't want to finish all his first skills just on a Ruby. So Ruby goes back, and maybe we can see a kill on the bot lane. There's a flicker, of course, coming from Terizla, and Terizla goes back. But right now I think that all the pro players would agree with me on that. Once someone uses his flicker in the early games, he should, not just might, he should get punished for that. So maybe, just a maybe, we will see a team fight happening in the bot lane.
I don't even know, but the Kaja is probably going for level 4. Yeah, Valir going to X-Plane to get level 4. Ooh. With the Arlott and Kaja going to top. Wow, the tower hit, managed to get it, but Brody might lose the lane, might lose the wave, and a lot of gold going to be farmed from the tower. Oh, did you saw, like, Leslie wanted to kill him, finish on. Good ultimate by Terizla, 2 people gets, wow, ultimate gets stealed and reversed, and actually it's a trade. Wow.
Yeah, that's a really good gameplay on the bot lane, but is it worth it though? Dying for just getting some gold from the turret on the top lane?
No, because he didn't get any of it.
Oh, wow,
turns out now, because he went in under the turret, wanted to ult and finish off the Brody, but they get a lot of damage from the turret and decided to go back.
Yeah, I think that Leslie could have did better, like got more gold.
Bad call. Valentina goes straight up for the clock. Wow, that's a kind of late build.
But it's their decision though. Maybe she will pull off something that we are not familiar with. And as you can see here, the audience prediction, it got a little bit higher on the side of Team Max.
It's just what we talked about. Like, first game, 99% Deus Vult. Deus Vult lost, 95% Team Max. Deus Vult win, 90%.
Wow.
Nice pick up. Actually, Valir get the stun out of Ruby and managed to trade off with the Lancelot health. And on bot lane, it's Terizla kill with Valentina. Valentina goes in and out. Potentially a lot of gold going to be farmed on bot lane, which is super bad. Bad timing to die for Terizla.
Well, right now they are trying to zone Brody from taking anything on the top lane or like the last creep. So they got a little bit of an advantage on the top lane because of the flicker ultimate from Seaboy with Ruby. But look at here, they are trying to get also more advantage on the jungle area, but they cannot get that much. Sunset Lover with the flicker, and he goes back, and again Bane without any mobility, he cannot do anything in terms of the slowdown effect and also the crowd control. He cannot handle that much or like that kind of pressure, but that pressure will be applicable more and more on the turtle. There's an ultimate coming here from the side of Arlott, and we are still going on with so maybe he will do something, but he's waiting for a better catch. With his catch, he doesn't get that much of an advantage. The ultimate from everyone is just popping off in the mid lane. Team Max are trying to go back, but they cannot save the Ruby after a team fight that lasted for half a minute. Team Devo gets 1 kill out of it, but will they go for the turtle? That's what we will see with Lancelot. There's a retribution battle will happen, but who will win? We will see in a few moments. There's no retribution battle. They just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it like that. On the last fight, it seemed like both team are picking like the caution approach. Like, you know, nobody wants to go in like all in. They just like a little bit, just a little bit damage. Like Trizla ult here, damage there, and nobody goes in. They just like poking each other in a close range. It seems like for me.
That's the second decision that you talked about before.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and the slow down, now Valir have slow and the Bane is going to be, it's going to be Bane for him. Slow down effect, wow.
Oh, Flicker ultimate coming from Kaja, and he's trying to get the catch, but he doesn't get that. Look at Valentina and also Brody, they are escaping with 0 HP, and Ruby is trying to do the defense, and she does pull up that defense in a weird way, and Team Max maintains the top lane once again. I'm actually surprised how many times Team Max survives hard and tough situations. It's really hard to imagine how much or how many times does Team Max get out with what they did wrong and they don't lose anything in return. I think Team Devo, unlike the last game, they are not taking advantage of Team Max's mistakes.
Yeah, that's true. Both teams seem like to understand the cost of the mistakes. Big cost. I actually noticed that Arlott is almost level 9 and the Trizla is level 7. So does it mean like Arlott going to be the big deal in this game?
Well, I think that Arlott is pre-formed, and with his Flicker ultimate, I think that he can flip things around and he can change things around. And if he does that, he will get the game for the favor of his team, of course. But Arlott is also an engaged player, so having that much of experience inside or XP for Arlott, I think, will be very harmful for Team Devo. He's now trying to get some dashes, and he tries to sustain some damage, but the ultimate from Devo coming here from the Trizla, but it's not sufficient, or it's not enough to get all the kills at once. He just gets Israel from the side of Team Max, and right now they have to flag. They have to defend that turret from the mid lane. Yeah, now I saw it. Now I saw what you meant by the ultimate, the flash ultimate that Leslie does. She did do the ultimate very quickly and canceled it so that her team sees the map better, and Team Deus Vult right now got the turtle for their side.
Yeah, but I guess this is the way how you should play fights with Valir, because he's not a nuker, like, you know, he doesn't have a lot of damage in 1 second, but he have a lot of damage like consistently. He just pokes, he just lives and deals damage, and for this kind of things Arlott, I believe, should focus him, and the problem is going to be solved.
There's a conceal coming here from Team Max. Maybe they will go for a team fight. Maybe they will get their pick off, but they don't have the sufficient damage. Now, there's no gold difference also, which is really strange. Look at the gold, War Barbie. There's literally no difference between both teams. And also the kills is a 4 for 4, and the turrets is 1 for 1. I think everything is equal in a really strange way.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's more like it's adding up. Like, you know, it seems like it equalized, but if some team makes mistakes, it's going to be snowball very fast. Like, it's going to be plus 5k instantly, or like 4. Because a lot of towers going to fall, like just melt down. Like, imagine one of the team loses like 3 players and what, like 3 towers.
Yeah, I think it just takes one mistake.
Yeah, I mean the medium-sized mistake, not the big one.
And I think that anyone who will do that will pay the cost, and the cost will be so high because right now we are playing at the final game of this round. Team Max and Team Deus Vult, the winner from this goes to the upper bracket and continues in a, like we will say, a better place, but the other team will not get out. They will just be given a second opportunity in their group. We will see now if the Lord will go for the side of Devo without any competition from Team Max. Team Max right now are trying to find an opening with the goal difference, which is now getting increased a little bit by a little bit for the favor of Team Deus Vult. Unlike what we see right now, Team Max still want to go in. They still want to find an opening, and they still want to see the Lord. Look at them. They are just like 4 of them here, and Arlot is trying to join from the mid lane. 4 of the team Devo are like scrambling around, and the ultimates coming from the side of Arlot still happening so fast. Everything is happening so fast. The ultimate from Lashlot and the kill happens on the Ruby. Still there is damage happening to Team Max and UIT. Wiser is getting a ridiculous amount of damage. He's still doing his best, and I think at this point his best is more than enough. Look at Wiser is out. Wiser is out, and 3-2 trade happens in the mid lane. What a massive gameplay happening from both teams.
Wow, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it seems like jump from the Arlot was good. He managed to ult a lot, like 2 or 3 people. Ruby follow up with the second skill and the ultimate, but the other team did not damage at this point of time. And then Terizla ult 3 people, and then like Leslie couldn't. I mean, she dealt a lot of damage, but then she should just shoot into the Arlot, just kill him, and Arlot just flying around, healing with his second skill, and now. Ooh. Wow, next fight coming out. Team Devo just solo kill Lord, and with second skill and retribution, Lancelot is unbeatable, I guess. And one death from the roamer, it's the bad. And as we just talked about it seconds earlier, it's going to be snowball fast.
Yeah, they did the mistake. They did the mistake, Team Max, and now they are paying the price. Look at Team Devo. Look at the personality they are showing in Game 3. And I will say that the first game is super unlike the second and the third game. There's a totally different face that we see here from Team Devo. They are doing really good, and they are so confident in their gameplay. I think right now it's so hard to judge anything. The first and second skills coming from Valer, and the stun here, and the mega kill with the participation of all the members of Team Devo. 4,000 HP points on the Lord, and I don't think that this is the finishing Lord, but at least they got the inhibitor turret, and Team Max will struggle so hard in the defensive phase because they don't have such thing as Beatrix. They don't also have a wave clearance hero, so they will struggle so hard in terms of defense. Once Team Devo gets to handle or like to control the game, or let's say when they push or they force a team fight, this is a better way to put it, it will be so hard for Team Max to respond to that. So yeah, so far Team Deus Vult have the higher percentage to win this game.
Yeah, I agree. It comes out of Ruby, in my opinion, because at this point, I mean, if Ruby snowballs, she's unkillable. But if Ruby 0.5 without farm, like on the bottom turret, she gets picked off with the ultimate of Kaja and just front lane. So in this position, Devo can just solo kill targets.
Look at the flicker. A lot of amount of damage happening in the bot lane, and maybe, just a maybe, we'll see that Team Max is coming out from their cage. Look at them, they are now going in with the ultimates, and Israel is still managing to get some damage, but that damage wasn't enough. And look here, he is doing so much damage, dealing so much damage. Triple kill happening for Leslie, but Team Max got the kills, and still we will say that Bane was the man of this shot. He got a lot, and I think that Team Max still have an opportunity.
Yeah, that's for sure. Lancelot gets punished so hard for this bold invasions, I guess, on the blue buff. But there's surprise, 5 people, second skill Ruby into the ultimate and just nuke him down. Good ultimate by Terizla on 3 people to try to counter, kinda slow down enemy from killing Lancelot, but it won't happen. Leslie was just kinda, she's trying to deal damage to everyone she sees. I don't really get, maybe you explain it to me, why does he ult mid-fight?
Well, I think that at mid-fight he was relying that there was someone who's taking care of Bane a little bit. So I think that this played a huge role. Look at the ultimate coming from Ruby, and I think that she will be just a victim for the side of Team Deus Vult. Deus Vult now, they have the front lane, they have everyone. Some of their ultimates are still up, so maybe, just a maybe, we will see that Team Deus Vult have more advantage on the Lord phase. But still, Team Max can find an opening, they can make it harder, or even worse, they can steal the Lord from the hands of Team Deus Vult. The ultimate here from Israel, but Israel cannot escape or do anything. The damage is so high, and I think it's more than enough to get Israel down. Israel is out, and he is out from the side of Team Max, and Team Max now loses 2 of their backbone heroes, the front laners, the XP and also the roamer. So right now it's a very easy Lord going for the favor of Team Deus Vult.
Yeah, and at this point Leslie is unstoppable because Team Deus Vult has like the map control, the vision, everything, and she just stays in the back lane and damage everyone who just it can damage, and it's pretty hard. On the other hand is Brody. What can he do? He get pressured going back and forced to go back.
I think also like Ruby, I'm not gonna say feeding because there's no such thing as feeding here, but being punished that hard. Look, I'm just talking about Ruby. She's getting picked off so well from So, and I think that So might be the MVP of this match if it's not Sunset Lover, but we will see in a matter of few seconds, maybe in a matter of few seconds, or maybe we'll see here a defense coming from the side of Team Max. Team Max are trying to mill the Lord, but I think it's gonna be so hard to also mill the minions. The ultimate from Bane might happen now to save the base, and the base is saved so far as I'm concerned. From the side of Team Max, they are waiting for an opening, they are waiting for the chance to happen. Team Deus Vult with the freeze lanes might just have the ending very soon.
Yeah, but I don't know, Terizla have ultimate, have flicker, and Deus Vult just want to get this safe approach. Safe with like 1 Lord per time, right? 1 Lord bot, 1 Lord mid, what? 1 Lord top, and then Tron. Why not? I mean, I get it. The cost of the mistakes is very high. Who loses this game goes to lower bracket, and who wins goes to upper bracket, and nobody wants to risk. But I mean, you need to risk it. It's the champion's characteristic to know when to risk.
But are Team Max able to risk something now?
No. They are. I think they are hostage of the Ruby pick. Like it's already like 2 or 3 times. Team Max are a victim of bad initiation. So it seems like they try and initiate and get. I mean, they get bad initiation. Like they need to get it better. Like stuns are okay, like second skill Ruby into ult, or ult into second skill into Arlott ultimate into Bane ultimate, something like this. Like they need to get this synergy. Like for now they are not getting it. Like this like upper bush from the mid lane, every time on this bush they have a fight, and I don't know, like Arlott ult, Ruby ult, no follow up. They need get it right to win this, and it's very hard with this draft.
Yeah, I think that they are so cautious, and they have all means to do that. They should be cautious actually, because Team Deus Vult right now have the upper hand. They have everything in their favor. Kills and turrets, and lords, turtles, everything is going for the side of Deus Vult. So we are waiting, or like Team Max is waiting for the mistake to happen from the side of Team Deus Vult, because the mistake right now might not just cost a lord, it might cost a whole game, because you have Bane, you have Brody, you have the turret damage, and also you will have the minions soon enough. So are they going to contest for the lord? I think that's really hard, and the answer to this question is maybe, mostly is a no, because Team Deus Vult have the advantage, and also they have the retribution close. Look at the ultimate from Ruby, or no, she is not using the ultimate, so is using the ultimate, and he got the Valentina out. Valentina is still right now doing a lot of damage, but Valentina is out, sorry, and the damage is so high from the Brody coming from the back line. But look at Israel, he's trying so hard to get these dashes and to live and survive, but he got punished so hard by Team Deus Vult. 5 members are still alive, while there is only 3 on the side of Team Max. Is this gonna be an easy defense? I don't think so.
I don't think so as well, but I want to point out that Valir, it seems like Eve 2.0. I don't know. It's like it's just the same purpose as Eve. But Eve like slow down, but Valir like more control on the enemy. He just spams this slow, and this like second skill into 3 people. It's huge. It's huge. Slow down. It's almost 0.
Look at Kaja, he's now trying to find his victim, but he doesn't seem to catch anyone. Oh, look at Valentina, what a nasty move, but that move is not enough. The damage is so high on the base, and Leslie with the first skill and with the basic attacks, one after another. Leslie and Team Deus Vult take game 3.
Yeah, Valir is absolutely deserved MVP in my opinion, because it's so impact was so big, and the pick was smart, because there's low mobility heroes, and he just slow down, and what can they do? Like Bane absolutely struggles against this kind of stuff, and Arlott is unable to focus down. Maybe Arlott should went more, like a little more damage items.